when I interviewed you, you had your bakery for just 6 months.
Yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah,
How
yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, and now it's been 4 years.
Yeah. Right, are we ready? Putting a little bit of lipstick on quickly. Okay guys, let's go check out the bakery. Especially for all of you mummies who are working from home, want to start your own bakery. Let's go see how someone else does it. And she has kids, so no excuses. Which you don't want to throw in. Into the little patisserie. I see she's got some people here. Going to quickly pick up some yummies, and then we're going to go to her house and interview her. We are open. How are you? Jeanette, please.
Yeah, and every day, this one every day. And the melon we make different. We make the vanilla one.
Yeah.
Every day, and today I have with blueberries and coffee and cheesecake with white chocolate and blueberry chocolate eclair, raspberry pistachio, coffee eclair, chocolate passion fruit, vanilla eclair, and yuzu and passion fruit meringue.
Your place is closer than mine.
It's a gorgeous little, gorgeous kitchen. And it's not big, but it's very little, but it's perfect, right?
Yeah, it's perfect.
And this is where you make everything on the counter here.
Do you want to tell us? We work with this every day. Every day. And now I'm making the dough for the eclair.
Oh.
Next time we have the marble.
Yeah, marble.
You must have this one. It's amazing.
Oh, really?
It's not cold.
Did you hear that? You must have marble.
Yeah.
It's not cold and it's not warm, you say?
Yeah.
So you always work on marble.
The good temperature to work.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
This is the oven here in the back, right?
Yeah, the oven.
And this is where you bake everything.
Yeah.
In this oven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little shop, so we can have only one over, and it's
Perfect.
yeah, it's perfect.
I mean, this with this oven and with the KitchenAid is what.
Yeah, it's what we I read it.
You say it in Dutch? I speak Dutch.
Oh, do you speak
Ik spreek ook Nederlands.
Ik spreek Nederlands.
Ah, oké. Dit is perfect voor wat jullie maken daarvoor. So je hebt gewoon één KitchenAid en dan één
dan
oven.
een hele grote.
Oh, oké, hier.
Maar dat is voor de patisserie maken en als we heel grote recepten maken.
Yeah. So this one they have like for really big orders and stuff. But really what she's saying is that they just have the little KitchenAid and that oven in the back there, and then this beautiful marble counter that they work off. And is this a? This is just storage.
Yeah.
And then there's a storage cupboard over here, guys. So it's really like, you know, reachable. This is a little sink in the back, but nice. Yeah. Little bit handy. So the last time I interviewed you, I like it. You got one of the baby spoons.
Yeah, it's really nice.
When I interviewed you, you had your bakery for just 6 months.
Yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah,
How
yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, and now it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And tell me what it's like to have your own little patisserie and be a mom. And obviously now you're pregnant as well, so that adds a whole nother element of intensity, should we say, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's a challenge.
Okay, I'm going to take
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, but this one I haven't had before.
I think you need a napkin.
Is it? Oh, really? Is it going to be, oh my gosh, look inside this. Can I show that inside the word? And I am going to eat that. Look how that oozes out. Oh, in love. Thanks. Yeah, tell me what it's like. Well, I mean, you're living the dream of so many moms out there. It's no joke. I mean, do you realize that?
No.
I mean, you know how many people are online, women who have their own like bakeries from home, you know? They either make cakes or they make cookies or like hundreds. And here you are, and you started it before you had your first child. But you set yoururself up, you know, before. You got a bank loan and you had some money saved, and then you put it together, and you found the most amazing location as well.
No, it's a great location. It's a really nice place to work also for me.
Yeah.
Like everyone is, I love all the customers coming in the shop also, which makes it even nicer to work. Did you have like the taste of the apricot as well? With lavender? Yeah.
Really nice. You're not having? Have you had enough? Well, you have.
I'm gonna have a madeleine. It's like it's actually my everyday treat.
Every day.
Yeah, every day. It's the one I always have. Always. I mean, being a mother and having, I think any business would be the same. It's just a challenge every day just to organize everything.
Yeah.
From your business, plus after you also have to organize your family life together. And I'm not really good in organizing things.
Not?
No, that's not I'm not structured, but I have to be.
But how beautiful is that? You say I'm not structured, and here you have a successful little patisserie, huh? In one of the most sought after places in Amsterdam.
Yeah. I also have a really good team of people working at the shop, and they are really good also to actually take over me. And they are much more structured than I am.
Yeah.
So it helps.
Well, that's what good entrepreneurs say, is if
you need somebody else.
If you're clever, hire people that are better than you. Actually, that's what a good entrepreneur does, is you hire, not that you're an entrepreneur, but you own a business. So if you're clever, own people that are better than you. You want that. You
want like a balance between like, well, you do well, and you don't want to hire somebody who's doing the same as you're doing. You want to have somebody who's actually do what you don't do well. So you work together.
To complement your weakness.
Yeah.
You haven't always had the same staff, right? You've had to go through a process of finding the right people.
Yeah. I mean, it's always people staying and then going away. So it's always about finding the good people.
Yeah. Show me a picture of your day. So how many days a week do you work?
Basically, I'm working 4 days per week, and I'm working on Saturdays. And on Saturdays, Leah is with her father.
Yeah.
And on Monday and Tuesday, I'm with her.
Yeah.
So I'm working from Wednesday to Saturday.
So what do you do on Mondays and Tuesdays?
I'm with Leah, and we just go out. Usually when the weather is nice, we go to the park. We meet with some friends with kids. We go to a kids-friendly place.
Yeah. And
have a coffee.
And is it purely mommy day, or are you busy with work?
Yeah, I cannot work. Trying to work at the beginning when she was still a baby, and it is extremely frustrating to actually start something because you have to work and not being able to do it because you also have to take care of the kids. So I stopped this.
And how would you, when she was a baby, you mean from home?
Yeah, I was trying to work during her nap and
doing what?
While answering emails, doing invoicing or ordering for the shop.
Yeah.
But it's something that it's really difficult to do at the same time than just having a baby next to you.
I think that's what moms think. Moms think, when I have my babies, I'm going to work from home so I can be with my children. And actually what it does, what I hear from some moms have that same frustration. And it's the reality, is you actually can't work when the kids are home. I mean, you can work in that pocket while they're sleeping, but what happens is it's unpredictable, so
you don't know when.
You don't know when they're going to wake up. And then when they do wake up, they are interrupting you.
Yeah, and then it's extremely frustrating. Yeah, so you just don't work. I mean, you cannot.
Yeah.
I mean, I can answer quick messages and quick emails, but that's all I can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, at the beginning, I was a bit frustrated by the idea, but now it's like, yeah, it's how it is.
You were frustrated that you couldn't work.
Yeah, that I couldn't do because I was, I didn't know how to, I thought it was going to be possible, but it's not. It's not possible to work and to take care of a child at the same time.
No. And you don't have any nannies or...
No, she's going to daycare 3 days per week.
At the full day, huh?
Yeah, very full day.
And how old was she when she went?
3 months.
3 months.
Early.
You pull the face, huh?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's really early. I'm gonna try to not to do it with the second one.
How are you going to do that?
Well, I'm taking a longer maternity leave. Yeah.
So how long?
Yeah, he would be.
Do your staff know?
Yeah. He would be 5-6 months.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is already better.
And when you say I'm taking 5-6 months off, does that mean you're not going to work in the shop for one day for 5 to 6 months?
I think I will. I will, but I at least I will be with the baby.
So when you work in the shop, baby will be with you in the shop.
No, baby would be somewhere with her with the father or with.
Okay, so does the father
work full time?
He works full time.
Yeah.
So then that would mean you could just be there on a Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, or maybe in the evening for workshops.
Okay, so already, but that must also give you some energy. I mean, you've been a mom already.
No.
So you understand that you still have a brain, even though you're a mom.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you still have your creative drive. That doesn't go away when you become a mom.
No. You actually need to work, I find, when you're a mom. You don't want to stop, otherwise you're missing one part.
Yeah. So, and have you ever had that feeling? Have you ever been through a process where you had that feeling?
Well, I mean, I think that like when you, at the beginning, when you are a mother for the first time, everything is changing in your life.
Yeah.
Everything is changing in your life. And you try to find your balance again. Yeah. And it's hard to find your balance again.
Yeah.
So you can go through different questions like, is it better to stay at home? Is it better to work? What is better?
So did you go through those questions with Leia?
Yeah.
And tell me about that process, because you're about to step right back in there.
Well, I found out that like for me it's extremely important to actually spend some time with my daughter.
And when you say sometimes, what does that mean?
Like, I actually love 4 days working. Which means I have 2 full days with her. I think it's perfect.
For you, that is good.
Yeah.
You think that also...
It's good for her, it's good for me, because I have my life balance with the job I love and like spending time with my kids.
Yeah. And you don't ever think or feel when because she's not at school yet, so you don't ever think or feel, am I being a bad mom? You know, the fact that I'm not full-time a mom, or...
No.
No.
I'm quite happy not to be a full-time mom.
Yeah. And
because I would not feel happy about myself not working. Like for me, working is so important. Yeah. As well.
Yeah. And did you always know that, or did you have to learn that?
I learned it. I think you learn everything when you become a mom. It's like you just do things again for the first time. Yeah. Everything is new again, so you just have to get your way around.
Yeah. And how do you remember that penny dropping for you?
Yeah, I think like the first day I put Leia at daycare was like the most difficult day of my life, because you have to go to work and then you have to leave your small baby to somebody you don't know. So it's really hard. Yeah. But you learn. I mean, she's also learn that she's getting to the daycare, and you just get used to the routine after a while. But the first moment you do that, it's a bit difficult.
Yeah. And was she okay with it? Was she accepting of it?
Yeah, she was 3 months old. She was really fine with it.
Yeah, that's small, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's also the time where they're actually fine with it.
Yeah, because for them they don't know. For them this is another home.
Yeah.
It's just exactly, that's actually what's interesting.
Yeah.
Is I waved goodbye to Kenneth today.
Yeah.
And he's like smiling, you know, and then I'm like, okay, that looks good.
It's
I
good.
can leave that face.
Yeah, too happy to see him like
Yeah.
happy
Yeah.
and not with you.
Yeah. No, but so anyway, but it's interesting that you so you did it one way the first time. You did it when Leia was 3 months. You took it to kindergarten, and you realized that was too early for you.
Yeah.
And why do you say that? Why do you think that was too early? Or
Oh, well, I think it was too early for her. Yeah, it was too early because she's too small. At 3 months old, it's just a very small baby.
yeah. But then because you just said that they don't know any different, so was it more for you that you felt it was?
I don't know.
But anyway, you just have a feeling, and this time around you're doing it differently.
I don't want. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it's not ideal at 3 months.
Yeah.
Although she didn't seem to care or to mind. But I don't know, she's too small, she cannot talk.
Yeah.
You don't know. I mean, you just do what you think is the best. That's
Yeah.
what parenting is about, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You just do what you think is.
I think that's it. And the funny thing is how when you've had one child, it's totally different with the next child.
Yeah.
And then you actually still don't know what's going on
Yeah.
because it's a different child.
Yeah.
Run through a bit of a day in your life. Like, tell me, like, from what time you wake up till you go to bed. Like, give me a typical working day for you.
It's actually quite relaxed in a way because we start the shop at 9 o'clock. We open the shop
Yeah.
and we're working like at 8 or 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have 1 hour, 1 hour and a half to prepare the shop.
Okay, so your staff get in, or you also get in at
7:30 on Saturdays.
What time do you drop your child off?
I don't, the father does.
The father drops the child, so you're quite close to your
Everything,
to
daycare.
your patisserie and also to the daycare.
Yeah.
So basically, it's your husband drops off your daughter, and then you go to work, and you get there at 7:30.
Yeah.
And then what do you do?
And then I start my day with like baking and making this and this and this and this, making everything. Yeah.
And then
like I don't stop all day long. I actually barely have a lunch break.
And why is that?
Because like there is so many things to do at the same day. And
But it doesn't bother you.
it does now that I'm pregnant, but
Okay.
it doesn't
Yeah.
usually. But I try to make some breaks during the day now.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, because being on your feet now, it's going to be feeling heavy.
yeah, it's getting more heavy.
Yeah.
And then after at the end of the day, I just close the shop and pick up Leia and take her.
And what time is that?
Yeah, around 5:30, 6 o'clock. I mean, I close the shop at 5:30, so it's maybe probably 6 o'clock. But with having my own shop, I can also try to, choose the hours. Like trying not to leave earlier
That's
and
the
to
privilege.
come home earlier. So
That's the privilege of having your own bakery. So you've had a good day at work.
Mm-hmm.
You've run through what you do in your day. You've had a good day. You go past your daughter's kindergarten. You pick her up from kindergarten. Like, how does that feel? What? I mean, obviously you don't have thoughts go through your mind every day. Like, how does this feel? But I mean, how?
It's really handy because everything is nearby.
No, okay, proximity-wise, in terms of handiness, I understand. But here you are, you're a young woman, you have your own little bakery in the hot spot of Amsterdam, making the most stunning, little pastries and cakes, and you're successful. You're doing what is success?
I'm doing what I want to do. I'm really happy doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to do what I like also.
And there's no element regarding your children or your work where you're feeling, I'm feeling uncomfortable about this or that, or...
Every day.
What?
But every day you have like some problems and then you have to solve them always. It can be with like my daughter or it can be at work. I mean, there is always something to solve.
Okay.
But that's
an everyday occurrence, but I mean, it's not like like you're totally in balance with the decisions that you've made around.
No, I'm rather quite happy with with the life I have chosen.
You are.
Yeah. I mean, having a business and having a baby is a challenge, but it's also really rewarding at the same time. So
Yeah.
no.
And tell me, was your mom at home when you were young?
No,
Like,
she was working.
she was working. And how was that for you as a young girl growing up?
It felt normal. For
Yeah.
me, it was normal.
Yeah.
It was just a way. Yeah.
And so
I
just
didn't think. You don't think about it as a kid. You just it's just how it
it's
is.
just normal.
Mm.
Yeah. And so your mom got home. Same with you. Did you go to creche when you were small?
Yeah.
And then your mom picked you up after work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and she worked for herself or for?
Yeah.
Oh, what was your mom doing?
With my father, we had a pharmacy.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that must have been also an inspiration for you.
To have your own business.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Tell me about the courses that you give. Tell me when you do that in the evenings.
Workshops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it in the evening once per month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you set.
It's like one recipe, and people learn how to make this recipe.
Yeah.
So it can be éclair au chocolat, and then you learn to make éclair au chocolat.
Yeah.
Ok, et après on éteint.
And how many women is it men, women, what?
It's anyone,
Anybody.
anybody who wants to join.
And how
for
many
2
people
hours.
per workshop?
Well, it's from 4 to 8 people, max 10 people.
And in the
Six.
evenings, huh?
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
From 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
During
6 to 8. Yeah.
Stunning.
Yeah, it's
So
really
nice.
nice. Yeah.
And why do you like it so much? You say that it's really nice?
It's a different way to see your job, because you're not making it, you're just showing to people.
Yeah.
So it's really
It's
nice.
actually stunning because it's,
You reflect a bit more on
I was just about to say mirror.
yeah.
And it's almost like by giving these workshops, you get so much back.
Also, yeah, and people are always really happy about the results because they made it with their hands.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
And why just one day a month?
Time. I'm
Time.
actually planning to do more, but it's still a plan.
It's an idea.
Mm.
Yeah. Which, like you said in the first, do you remember that in the first interview? It was just an idea.
Yeah.
It was just an idea, and I needed to make it happen.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Cool. So you have this idea, so it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Thanks, Audrey.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Matt.
cool.
But you, your place is closer than mine.